So today was awesome. I was able to, about 5 weeks ago, I tried 655 and I failed. My grip failed, but I was also probably, even if I held on to it, I don't think I was going to be able to finish the lockout. But instead of throwing a fit, it always makes me kind of depressed when I fail. But instead of just going off the rails, I decided, hey, it's just time to really concentrate on your accessories and work on that week lockout. Have 4 or 5 weeks where you really push it, and then you can come back to this instead of trying it again the next week and failing it even harder because my CNS was blown out and getting even more depressed. But some of the things that really, really helped me, even though people like to talk trash about the way I do banded deadlifts, I am definitely creating a bunch of tension at the top. And it's a nice gradual tension to where it doesn't start directly off the ground and pull me out of positioning. But as I get higher and higher, obviously it gets more and more tension. That is reinforced so much. It's made my lockouts way more smooth. It forces me to stay in good positioning throughout the lift because with the bands, if I don't, it'll pull me forward at an angle and unstack everything. So it forces really, really good habits. I've also had really good luck with the cable rows where I literally bend forward as far as I can and kind of curl my back, but I'm really just getting a bunch of tension on those lats and then pulling through. Some people don't like the way that I do those either, but the proof is in the pudding. There's not just one way to skin a cat, folks. That's one of the problems with online fitness and these influencers. They're going to promise you the magic ticket, and it's not true. And they might not have the same leverages as you. They may not have the same body style as you. They may be willing to use a bunch of PEDs, unlike you. There's a lot of things that they don't talk about when they're just telling you, if you want to succeed, this is what you need to do. So those two things have helped out a lot. Another thing that has helped out a lot too is using the assisted for my upper back and arms a little bit. The assisted pull-up machine where it gets on your feet and lifts you up a little bit. Being able to do high rep pull-ups and really getting my head, like getting it to where it's almost here, like really, really high up and far rom down to the dead hang, has helped build my upper back tremendously. So those three things, along with the really light Jefferson curls, where I start on top of a bench and I hold just something as light as a 45 and I curl all the way down until the weight taps the ground. The weight gets a little bit, like my hand gets a little bit lower than my feet, and it's a great stretch for reinforcing my lower spine and all those muscles there, but also it helps my hamstrings a lot. And it's very low impact, and it's also a good way to warm up for my deadlifts too. And another thing that helped out a lot was when I was working up to this heavy single, I did all my lifts up to the six plates with the band, to where when I grabbed that 655 and I really pulled it, as soon as I got it off the ground, not having all that tension there and having that solid positioning felt absolutely amazing. That was one of the first times I've ever actually tried that, and it paid off a lot because once again, it helps reinforce that positioning to keep you stacked and keep you right. I hope this helps out with your deadlift journey. If you have any questions, remember my DMs are always open. I am a certified coach, but I'd be glad to just give you tips and tricks if you hit me up. No problem. Y'all stay tuned for more Cephist Strength and Nostalgia.